Hey guys, halfclickup here. Welcome back to the channel. Before we begin today's topic, I'd like to give a huge shout out to our 200th subscriber, Mr. Ghost Anime. Rides a Harley V-Rod, and coming to find out, he's actually a hcumotovlogger. And here I was thinking I was the only one. How about that? Yeah, so if you're watching this video, odds are you're more than likely a subscriber to Snowcat. And in one of Snowcat's recent videos, he was discussing how it's really not necessary to utilize the clutch when you are upshifting. And he's absolutely correct. And one thing he talks about is how these modern day motorcycles, they utilize what's called a sequential clutch. Now what that means is you have to go through each gear. Like you have to. For example, in a car, a manual transmission car, you might have what's called the standard H, right? Where you have first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, and reverse somewhere in there, right? And so, let's not die, y'all. So, in that kind of a manual setup, you can actually skip gears, right? You can go straight from the second to fourth, or you can go from first to third, right? And people do it all the time, and it becomes second nature where, you know, people don't even really think about the fact that they're doing it. They just do it. Right? The longer you operate a manual transmission vehicle, the better of a feel you get for that machine, and you just kind of, you know, get second nature at the best way to shift it. Now, back to the sequential transmission, right? For example, right now, I'm pretty sure I'm in second gear, I think. And so if I wanted to go to fourth gear, I would first have to shift into third before I can get to fourth, because the gears are in a sequence. You can't skip any. Now that might have seemed like it was very long-winded to explain, but I mean, you got to go through all the paces, right? So, so that's that. So yes, this is a 6-speed sequential transmission motorcycle, right? And so you start out in first gear, and of course a half click up will give you neutral. So yeah, we start out in first gear, and in first gear the clutch is pulled in, and of course it's necessary, because if I was to let out of the clutch while first gear is engaged, it would stall the bike. So yeah, so the clutch is necessary in first gear, but as soon as you get out of first gear, the necessity to use the clutch goes away, right? The only gear I can go in from here is second. And so yeah, on the Yamaha FZ6R, you can do clutchless upshifting, and I'm going to demonstrate it here in just a second. Now, general rule of thumb, you don't want to try and do this while you're in traffic. Right? Yeah, you're in traffic, you want to have both hands controlling. Well, look at this. Woo! Did you see? Did you see? That was clutchless. If you missed it, rewind it and go look at it again. That was all clutchless. Jeez Louise, y'all. Yeah. Anyways, as you can see, a simple short vlog can quickly become a frickin' adventure. We almost died. We are always almost dying. Son of a bitch. I don't know, man. Go back and look. Whose fault was that? I don't know. I'm pretty sure it was the 18-wheeler's fault, because he didn't yield worth a shit. Right? All he knew is he wanted to get on the on-ramp, man. And I had like a green arrow, and yeah, so anyways. Well, so that was an impromptu demonstration of clutchless upshifting. However, it was very productive because it works best at rapid acceleration, right? Your gears can mesh the best. And this is probably not going to make any sense. It might, and I'm probably explaining it absolutely incorrectly, but your gears can mesh without use of the clutch easiest when you have rapid acceleration. And of course there's a slight throttle blip involved. Just like when you're using the clutch, you let off throttle just for an instant, right? Now, you have some bikes that have quick shifters, or you can install a quick shifter as an aftermarket accessory. A quick shifter replicates all of that motion automatically. So not only is it clutchless, but a quick shifter will also replicate that throttle blip. And so, as I understand it, when you're utilizing a quick shifter, you are just like throttle pin going through the gears. You don't have to break off throttle and give it a blip. But with clutchless shifting, you certainly do. Now, another thing Snowcat was explaining is that you might not want to try clutchless downshifting. That, I believe, will be a little bit more violent and probably less productive, especially if you die. So I am not even going to attempt a clutchless downshift, and furthermore, there's really no reason to, man. Anyway, so yeah, I thought I would cover the same topic Snowcat did, even though you more than likely already saw it, you know, in his video. But the reason why I decided to cover it is because a great many, in fact, probably most FZ6R riders are newer riders, and I guess I just want our FZ6R crowd to know that yes, you too, indeed, can clutchless upshift. So there you have it, guys. And so before we go, as we take our exit here to head home, I'll have one last opportunity to demonstrate clutchless upshifting. So we'll get to it here in a second. Alright, and so I'm going to demonstrate it as we accelerate out of this turn. So here we go. Ready? Look, man, no hands! There you go! Holy shit, is that exhilarating. Oh, man. And we beat the rain. Today's just a winning kind of day, ain't it? Oh, man. Well, there you go, guys. Clutchless upshifting on the Yamaha FZ6R. Hope you enjoyed it, because as typical, we almost fucking lost our lives demonstrating the shit. So, anyways, guys, I'm gonna stop here and check the mail. This has been another Half Click Up production. If you enjoy the content, by all means, smash a like button. If you're not subscribed, you should subscribe. So hit the hit the subscribe button. And for all you guys that are already subscribed, and it seems like every time you discover I have a new video, it's like absolutely a surprise to you, well, then you should probably click the little bell, you know, the little bell right next to the subscribe button. Click that, and you'll know when I upload. So anyways, guys, it's been Half Click Up. Peace. I'm out of here. Good.